Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a los Global Edtech Startup Awards, la final española. Os voy a contar esta competición en qué consiste, porque esto es como los Oscars del sector de las compañías que innovan en educación, las Edtechs. Un sector que hace 4 años hicimos una alianza, SECLab, una aceleradora vertical de la institución educativa SEC, que nos gusta innovar hace solo 130 años. Somos la área de innovación abierta del grupo educativo SEC y SECLab busca esa edad de innovación de buscar compañías que transforman la educación. Montamos SECLab hace 7 años con un PowerPoint en la Plaza de las Ventas, en el South Summit, y SECLab pues, se fue haciendo grande, hasta que dijimos, España es pequeño, queremos alianzas extranjeras, y cerramos un acuerdo con MindCET, la aceleradora de referencia a nivel mundial, que nació en Tel-Aviv hace unos 9 años más o menos, y MindCET organiza una competición que, como os decía, busca las compañías más destacadas a nivel mundial. Conseguimos pasar el filtro de la entrevista de ser partner de MindCET para llevar los GESAwards, y tenéis Learn Lunch en Estados Unidos, la aceleradora más potente mundial, es partner de los GESAwards, Edtech de Monterrey lleva la parte de LATAM, etcétera, etcétera. Somos hasta unos 50 partners, la creme del Edtech de cada país, que conseguimos buscar esas mejores Edtech de cada país. No he sido yo, ahí está, o como queráis. Ahí está. Os hablo de MindCET. MindCET es una aceleradora que acelera a startups, a investigadores y a profesores. No está nada mal el programa de aceleración. Pantalla completa y así puedo... Que es un genial y esto puede fallar, por favor. Exacto. Bueno, 9 años buscando las mejores de cada país. En 2019 nos estrenamos SECLab como partner de los GESAwards. Arréglame ese Genially, por favor, pantalla completa, full screen, aquí. ¿Cuántas compañías hemos analizado? Más de 6.000 compañías en estos 9 años, de 130 países. Desde Sudáfrica hasta Japón, hasta Santiago de Chile, buscamos compañías de cada país, que todas resuelvan un problema real de la educación. No fuegos artificiales, sino compañías que el Edtech tenga sentido, tenga realmente impacto. Y GESA les aupa, hace que sean también pues, más globales, les damos mayor visibilidad a nivel global. El calendario, ¿cómo empieza esto? Empezamos a partir de marzo, abrimos candidaturas, las startups aplican por cada país, por cada región, y cada mercado hacemos esa preselección. Para España había 30 candidatas, aquí vas a ver solo a las 14 mejores, y el jurado que está en primera línea es la que valora una por una qué les parece. Tenemos gente de tecnología educativa, del SEC, como no, AWS, del ICEX, tenemos inversores de grupos educativos, tenemos startups Edtech que pasan por el SECLab, que saben la experiencia, con lo cual, bueno, y también inversores también que están en la sala o siguiéndonos por streaming. Hoy semifinales, como veis, Finlandia, Francia, competiremos en la final mundial contra Kenia, contra Israel, contra India, UK, Spain, Eastern Europe, South Korea, con lo cual es la competición de bastante empaque. Y en enero veremos a la que hoy saca ganadora, es la que irá a la final mundial, acompañada de 2, pero los acompañantes acompañan. La que pichea es solo la ganadora. Pero tienen acceso a workshops, por ejemplo, Oriana de WordPlay fue segunda el año pasado, tiene un espacio para exponer en Bed Show, por ejemplo, la zona de startups, pichas con inversores, con lo cual el segundo y tercero es un puesto muy digno, la verdad. Y el siguiente slide, el jurado, atentos, vais a llegar a un typeform, veréis NeuroMindset, puntuación en ClearPoint, relevante para el mercado. Es innovador a nivel pedagógico. Experiencia de usuario, está bien potente. Pensamos en usuarios, familia, alumnos, profesores o colegios. Potencial de crecimiento en su mercado y como también si vemos que es un modelo de negocio sostenible. ¿Le queda claro al jurado? ¿Dicen que sí? Perfecto. El premio, como os digo, es visibilidad. Genially ganó hace 4 años, me decía Alberto que decía el pitch, pues que fue un empujón a nivel de visibilidad, de contactos. Están en todos los fregados que monta MindCET y cuentan siempre con Genially como caso de éxito. Es una oportunidad muy buena, mentores muy potentes. Y el Cash Prize se refiere pues, a Cash Prize by AWS, que es el patrocinador sponsor mundial de esta competición. Y luego los que vayáis a la final mundial, como el año pasado veíamos que había compañías de impacto social que competían con gigantes del Edtech, no tiene sentido penalizar a las que eran de impacto y no tenían tantas buenas métricas, o mercados emergentes, con lo cual el jurado global hemos sacado para la final mundial categorías distintas también para que el mejor producto educativo, sí, pero Innovación también, Emerging Market, Social Impact y luego Special Tracks, Fundación Jacobs y demás, que también alguna de las salas ya ha ganado uno de los tracks. Una española ha ganado uno de los tracks especiales. ¿A quién veremos hoy en la arena? Pues aquí les tenéis, ¿no? Lo dije antes, pero aquí en orden alfabético tenemos Aditio, Cresori, Caza tu plaza, Class in the Box, Go for Click, Eonesia, Hack Rocks, Just Edu, Minicoders, NeuroMindCET, Oxinity, Unigo, Univermind y Zeno Quantum. Pero para que se vuelvan locos hemos cambiado el orden, para que no lo preparen. Y bueno, hablaba de AWS, como os decía, buscamos a los mejores para crecer, pues para que las startups crezcan a nivel global, que mejor que AWS, que es una compañía que es la única compañía de cloud que tiene un vertical de educación, que le da especial cariño y recursos para que crezcáis. Y pues, ¿quién lo puede contar mejor que yo? Porque claro, yo no trabajo en AWS. Pues que lo cuenta Eva Labarta, Head of Public Sector en España. Por favor, Eva, cuando quieras.
Yo a los 4 minutos me han dicho que me tengo que bajar, aunque tenga la frase a medias. Muchas gracias, Félix. Muchas gracias por el trabajo que estáis haciendo desde SecLab, que la verdad estamos, pues yo creo que en la misión absolutamente alineados. Como decía Félix, nosotros tenemos dentro de Amazon Web Service una vertical especializada en el ámbito educativo, pero dentro de la vertical de educación además tenemos un equipo en España y en otros países del mundo dedicado a Edtech. Hay 2 personas en esta sala que se juegan su carrera profesional al resultado de vuestro negocio, del negocio de las Edtech. Es así, sonríen y me miran con cara de alegría. Será que bueno, que están contentos, ¿no? Gracias también a ICEX por hostear este evento y por el apoyo que vais a dar también en Londres, en el mayor evento que existe a nivel europeo. Sé que vais a estar allí financiando el stand, nosotros, o parte del stand. Nosotros también vamos a intentar apoyar en eso, porque al final emprender y innovar en España, yo digo que es una tarea de valientes, ¿no? Y todo el apoyo que pueda dar ICEX, todo el apoyo que podamos dar nosotros desde Amazon Web Service con el programa que os contaba, que al final muchos de vosotros lo conocéis, supone créditos, supone pues capacitación, supone apoyo tecnológico y supone algo súper importante, que es estar en contacto con el ecosistema a nivel mundial del mundo de la educación más tecnología, ¿no? ¿Y por qué me parece a mí que en España esto es de valientes? Pues porque tenemos un mercado interior pequeño comparado con alguien que emprende, digámoslo así, en Estados Unidos, que tiene un mercado interior de 200 millones de habitantes que hablan todos el mismo idioma y más o menos tienen todos la misma legislación. Aquí, pues las barreras son mayores. Tenemos un mercado europeo pues fragmentado, con diferentes legislaciones, diferentes idiomas, y hacer acción comercial y expandirse hacia Latinoamérica pues es más complicado. Es verdad que la tecnología reduce muchísimo estas barreras, antes lo comentábamos, ¿no? Y ahí también, pues yo que he vivido 10 años en Latinoamérica, la labor del ICEX, ostras, si os podéis apoyar en el ICEX, yo no voy a decir lo haría, voy a decir lo hice, que tiene más credibilidad, ¿no? Es desde mi punto de vista un apoyo importantísimo. Y en esta labor de valientes, que estáis aquí muchos de vosotros, pues en el empeño de lanzar adelante compañías que en algunos de los casos están empezando, tengo que decir que será difícil, pero se consigue. Lo que es el equipo nuestro en Amazon Web Services de Edtech, para que os hagáis una idea, es el 3º a nivel mundial. Solo está por delante Estados Unidos y UK. Pese a las barreras, pese a los idiomas, pese a las legislaciones, pienso que hay aquí materia gris y talento como para, ostras, pues la posición que estamos teniendo nuestro equipo, con vosotros, lógicamente, porque sin vuestro triunfo realmente el nuestro no existe a nivel mundial, ¿no? Y, bueno, esa es una razón de más de estar orgullosos, de estar aquí y de que gane el mejor, y que si es español el que gana, pues mejor que mejor. Gracias.
Bueno, pues ahora sí, ¿no? Aquí tenéis quedados con sus nombres. ¿Podemos ir a la slide de las start? Aquí, Genially, perfecto. Aquí están los finalistas de hoy. Españoles o algún venezolano residente en Madrid que también aspirante, ¿no? Aquí hay mucha startup andaluza también, hay mucho Andalucía. Este año Andalucía está despertando del Edtech, que eso es muy bueno. No todo pasa en Madrid y en Barcelona o en Valencia, eso también me encanta. Startups de Córdoba, como Genially tenemos aquí, Eunesa también son Made in Córdoba, con lo cual, bueno, gente de Girona, ya mola que las cosas no sean solo en las grandes plazas, ¿no? Pues empezamos con los primeros que lo hacen online y es Minicoders, que será Rubén Aparicio, que lo hará desde su oficina. Así que empecemos ya. Si me conectáis con Rubén, cronómetro, 4 minutos y le cortáis la conexión y no hay tiempo para nada más. Y así el siguiente sería Just Edu, Guillermo y Univermind. Y luego ya empezamos con Jean-Paul de NeuroMindset. Rubén, cuando quieras, ponte tu crono, 4 minutos.
Buenas noches, soy Rubén Aparicio, cofundador y CEO de MindCET. MindCET es una empresa con el propósito de enseñar a programar a los niños en el metaverso. El pain point que tratamos de resolver es la paradoja que tienen los padres con niños de 6 a 12, en la que por un lado ven la importancia que tiene el saber programar, no solo para un futuro profesional como programadores, sino porque programar forma parte del computer literacy del siglo XXI, en el que para crear en el futuro va a ser necesario entender el software en todos los equipos y balancean esa necesidad con una realidad en la que los niños pasan muchas horas delante de la pantalla en un tiempo que no es productivo. Nosotros ofrecemos una solución a esa paradoja con un producto que permite que los niños jueguen en el metaverso y que empleen ese tiempo de manera productiva, aprendiendo a programar mientras juegan. Esto lo hacemos a través de un approach pedagógico muy innovador, en donde complementamos tecnologías preexistentes como la web, que está destinada al padre y le ofrece un control parental, una capacidad de introspección, ¿no?, de lo que está haciendo el niño en ese metaverso, que para el niño no es nada especulativo. O sea, Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox es metaverso. Para los padres ya lo veremos, pero en los niños es una realidad. Combinamos esa web, que le da esa ventana al padre, con unas aplicaciones móviles que le dan contenido educativo al niño sobre esos fundamentos de programación y una serie de experiencias de juego en el metaverso en las cuales el niño puede poner en práctica ese aprendizaje. Esto lo hacemos mediante un modelo de suscripción con 3 tiers, el control parental y el contenido educativo, un chatbot para dar al niño una respuesta inmediata, porque al final es el estudiante más impaciente que podemos tener, necesita desbloquearse ya, y tutores dentro del juego. Tenemos 2 experiencias de juego ya lanzadas, una es Magic School, que podéis visitar en Roblox, han jugado en ella más de 70.000 niños desde este verano hasta hoy. Nosotros lanzamos hace solo un trimestre, y Mars Mission, que es nuestra siguiente experiencia de juego, ahora privada, y que en breve estará disponible para Navidades también en Roblox. En estas experiencias de juego nosotros desarrollamos una experiencia de usuario que consideramos que no tiene comparación, puesto que aquí los niños pueden colaborar con sus amigos, con compañeros de clase, crean en un entorno 3D programas utilizando la lógica de programación por bloques, que muchos padres os sonará de Scratch, pero en este sentido es mucho más visual, y hacemos también low code, programación en código sintáctico, pero muy accesible para los niños. En el landscape competitivo estamos en un cuadrante en solitario, en donde a nivel metaverso somos el primer player a nivel mundial, estamos ya en más de 25 países, y en nuestra oportunidad de crecimiento es muy grande. Como os decía, hay decenas de miles de niños que ya están jugando en la parte freemium, tenemos centenares de padres ya registrados en este primer trimestre, pero todo esto lo hacemos sobre una plataforma con cientos de millones de niños en el mundo. Roblox tiene más de 300 millones de niños, 150 aproximadamente Minecraft, etcétera. Nuestro modelo, como decía, está basado es sostenible, está basado en suscripciones. Hemos empezado ya a registrar padres, tenemos buenas curvas de ingresos y de altas en la en la plataforma. Creo que acabo de completar mis 4 minutos, simplemente presentar al equipo. Yo soy uno de los cofundadores. Es una iniciativa lanzada desde el núcleo Venture Builder. Y bien, esto es todo.
Rubén lo ha clavado en 4 minutos, pero no lo ha hecho en inglés. Me la ha colado.
Lo tengo, me han dicho que podía hacerla en inglés, en castellano.
No, gracias. No, perfecto, es broma, es broma. Los siguientes en inglés, por favor, si no, que vamos a quedar en ridículo en el GESAwards. Gracias. Siguiente. Just Edu. Guillermo Toledo. ¿Será de Toledo? ¿O de dónde será Guillermo? Creo que es profesor.
¿Escucha bien?
¿Estás preparado, Guillermo, para tus 4 minutos de oro?
Sí, dame un segundito que hasta que no me quite Rubén la pantalla no puedo proyectar la mía.
Vale, un segundito, voy
a... en inglés, por favor, en inglés de Oxford, por favor.
En inglés va.
Gracias. En el inglés lo dije muy claro. El pitch is in English. Pero me la han colado, la primera. Ostras. No estaba nervioso yo y me la han colado. Pasadle ya a pantalla.
Voy a cortar Zoom.
Y de timing vamos bien, Son y 23, según la escaleta, y aquí 25. O sea que vamos sharp.
A ver.
¿Qué le pasa a Guillermo? What happened?
No, estoy esperando a que Rubén me quite su compartir pantalla, que yo no puedo compartir.
El primero. Hosti, tú, con el Rubén,
claro.
Hosti, tú, Que parlo català també, No puedes echar a Rubén ya, que ya ha hecho el pitch.
No me deja, no me deja.
Tengo aquí el móvil de Rubén, lo tengo por ahí, lo voy a llamar,
Ahora creo que sí.
Bueno.
A ver, vamos a ver.
Es que...
Estamos, ¿no? Ahora sí, ¿verdad? Realización.
Ahora realización, Guillermo. Ahora sí.
Sí.
Ahora sí, Guillermo. You are...
Okay, so welcome. Well, thank you. My name is Guillermo Toledo. I'm a primary teacher. I'm a co-founder with another teachers of GESAwards. For us, it's a pleasure to present this project here, so thank you. Before I start, I would like to start with a short reflection. I'm a teacher, but I'm also an extreme sports lover. And it's probably that one day something goes wrong. Oh, you know what happened with extreme sports. So when that day comes, would you like to stay here or would you like to prefer to stay here? I think the answer is clear, right? But what happened in the schools? School is a place where every child in the world spends at least 10 years of his life. And can you tell me what have changed between this picture and the other one? Well, many probably of you already guessed it. It changed the color, right? I think it's very important that all of you probably know that the doctors and the teachers in these first 2 pictures from 100 years ago were the best on their field. And I'll be happy to stay there and to be attended by them. But methods change, and it changed to make things better. I think it's very important to make sure that nothing has changed in the last 100 years in the schools. So why children should continue learning the same way that they've been doing that in the last years? Well, so our objective is to ensure that all children around the world have real and authentic learning experience. Those experiences that can prepare them for challenges that today worlds demand. All of us, that's my team, we are teachers, we are active teachers, and we want to support the teachers to make this happen. How? Well, we've got a plan with 3 fundamental elements. The first part, it's the online training or online courses that we are focused on eliminating the barriers that the teacher training currently has. Good quality training that is close to the teacher and is affordable. And of course, we want to make sure that we are avoiding the barrier of time, because we know that the teachers at the school, we are full of time. This is our platform. And we want no more old school educational events. If something distinguishes our profession is that we are a small family. So we want disruptive events, fun, but without losing the focus on the rigor that those meetings should have. And on the last point, we want to support teachers with articles and reference. So this is our platform with over 100 resources that we try to help them to accelerate those changes in the classroom. What's next? We're focusing or try to make all together and add all that information in an artificial intelligence engine that learns and can adapt those needs for individuals, teachers, and schools, because we think that training should not be the same for everyone. A few data about GESAwards. Right now, we are already 2,200 teachers that they're already working on the teachers training. Over 2,000 teachers that they are already attend to our face-to-face events. Some of them collaboration with companies, another on-demand trainings for the schools, and our big annual event that is over 400 teachers in the last edition. We are 10K teachers who have connected to our online events, and over 15K teachers who are sharing and follow us on the social networks. And we're so proud because over 5,000 teachers, they are already download some of our materials on the web. At the end, all of their teachers, just like us, we are trying to make sure that every child in the world has a real and authentic learning experience. So we have to tell thank you to all of them, and thanks to you, to the organization, for giving us the opportunity to be here this afternoon. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Me gusta. Ha clavado el tiempo y además también, de nuevo, herramientas Edtech pensando en los profesores, los grandes olvidados que estamos con sobrecarga de trabajo, como ha comentado bien. Univermind, cuando quieras, Tomás Pavón Jiménez, co-founder, cuando tengáis por allá online.
Sí. Hola, buenas tardes.
¿Preparado para hacerlo en inglés o...? ¿Sí? Ah, vale, perfecto. Pues contamos tiempo atrás y cuando quieras.
Okay, my name is Tomás Pavón. I'm from Málaga. I am the CEO of Univermind. After the COVID-19 pandemic, we find ourselves with a new global academic map that shows us, depending on the geographical area and social economic aspects, different barriers to access education for all. Univermind is an academic project aimed at children between 5 and 12 years of age. They are the so-called T12 children who have problems in accessing education. They have no internet, no books, no computer, no enabling environment to help them. They only find barriers, and more barriers. Univermind works for an education for all, an education based on the acquisition of knowledge and the reinforcement of acquired knowledge, as well as research to create more knowledge and new concepts, with the sole intention of motivating under the skills of learning by researching of learning to learn. The task that user will find on the platform will appear under the concept lesson for leaders, aimed at all those who want to learn more, reinforce their already acquired knowledge, share more tasks, and publish new content based on their own research, and open to other users to continue advancing through this premise, with the aim of building new academic experience and create a community of knowledge. Supporting innovative thinking, seeking new methodologies, and creating social impact, inclusive, equitable, quality, and personalized teaching under an education planning guaranteeing learning. Univermind is a global academic community. Creating something out of nothing encourages children to be more imaginative and skillful, which translates into a greater creative capacity and encourage children to participate more in the learning process. In short, making education accessible to everyone. In this way, we contribute with an innovative vision to the academic progress of its members by developing collaboration, production, and transfer of motivating, open, and innovative knowledge to extend the field of learning-based education through teaching learning research. On the other hand, UniverMind also promotes family teaching so that all the components learn together. We start from the premise that it is very important that families get involved and promote education in the family environment. This way of learning will make all members of the family real participants in their children's education, and moreover, they will learn by learning. With a large number of video explications posted and with the realization of their activities, we will identify the support that each user will need and invite them to premium section, where users who wish to learn more about the subject will have the option to contact directly with the teacher author of the content. No poverty, quality education, inclusive equality and reducing inequalities, impact assessment. UniverMind will create a positive and socially impactful knowledge environment. UniverMind is lesson for learners. Actually, we are working with la Universidad de México,
de México, el TEC de Monterrey.
El Edtech de Monterrey. Yes.
Gracias.
A ustedes, muchos nervios, pero mucha alegría. Muchísimas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Es que GESA es para cualquier emprendedor. Fase más prototipo, yo buscaba la web, claro, no la encontré. Está en fase un poco beta todavía, ¿no? Pero bueno. Y como ves también muchos docentes que saltan a la arena del emprender. Estamos locos, pero bueno. Bueno, sin más dilación, ¿el siguiente está preparado? ¿Sí? ¿Cómo se llama? NeuroMindCET, Jean-Paul Pozuelos. ¿Tienes el mando? Mis 4 minutos, no me pierdas la mirada. El jurado también ahí. Creo que viene de Granada. Sube por ahí, por favor, to the stage. Botón derecho para pasar slides. In English, you are going to make... Yes? Thank you. Ah, you're from Venezuela?
No, Guatemala.
Ah, Guatemala. Sorry. No. Right button.
To where?
To the end of the room. Yeah, it works. Perfect.
Hello, hello.
4 minutes. Jean-Paul.
Hello, yeah, okay. So, hello, my name is Jean-Paul Pozuelos. I'm the CEO of NeuroMindCET, and I'm going to present to you our solution to bring cognitive and brain training into schools to foster children's self-regulation. But first, let me introduce you to Patricia. She is one of the teachers that we met during our training, our research. Yeah, here. She's one of the teachers that we met during our teachers, and she loves her job. But unfortunately, recently she has been experiencing an increase in attentional and self-regulation problems in children, especially after the lockdown. And this has made her job of teaching very challenging. Unfortunately, she's not the only teacher that has this problem. In fact, a recent report of UNICEF indicates that 40% of all the children in the world will not be able to fulfill their full potential due to a lack of proper stimulation. And even though we have this problem, we also find that teachers don't have the tools to foster self-regulation in their classroom. So we in NeuroMindCET have developed a cognitive brain training. Here. So we have, to help in this, we have developed a cognitive brain training platform to be integrated in the schools and also at home. And to this end, we have 2 tools. First, our tool for classroom is called NeuroMindCET Schools, and it's a digital training curriculum where we provide teachers with a full gamma of activities, games, ludic games, mindfulness activities to implement the training at home at the schools. All this, right now we have the curriculum developed for preschool, and we are working to expand the curriculum for primary and also secondary education. And then our second tool is NeuroMindCET Kids, which is our gaming app, so children can implement or do the training at home. These games includes cognitive. These are games developed for cognitive training based on science, and allows us to provide the proper stimulation to the brain networks in order to increase their efficiency and also increase the efficiency of self-regulation processes. Right now, we are improving. Improving user experience, gamification, metacognitive feedback, and also the parents' dashboard, so they can follow the development of the efficiency of the cognitive processes trained in the app. Both apps communicate to each other, and they share data. This data allows us to track the development of the skills developed during the year, also allows us to evaluate the improvement in the efficiency of the cognitive processes trained, and also provide us with a cognitive map of the children and the classroom to personalize the training and also teaching strategies in the classroom. All these strategies and games included in this platform has been scientifically tested, and the results are published in different scientific journals. Joining me as a founder, also we found Lina, Charo Rueda, and Peter Malinowski, who are part of our scientific board of advisors. And we also have a team that right now covers all the needs of our business model, and we are expanding now our team in order to grow even more. Right now we are present in Spain, Peru, and Chile, where we are just about to start a project where we are going to implement the platform in different schools in the public system, reaching 7,000 kids. And for the next year, we are looking for expanding in another Latin American countries, also in Europe and in America. We are part of what is called the cognitive and brain training and assessment industry, which is right now in a very, very early stage of development. And in 2025 is projected to be an $11.4 billion market. And we are one of the only solutions to implement this cognitive and brain training and assessment in the school system. So, yeah, imagine the possibilities. Thank you. So, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jean-Paul. For the next one, come on, the next one is Class in the Box, Lorena. Y luego otra mujer, Zeno Quantum.
Alto, ¿no?
Que se prepare Esther también. Y luego Adit y al Jordi, ¿vale?
Alto, ¿no?
No.
¿Cómo?
Si puntúas bien, esto lo hemos probado. Mira.
Vale.
No hay que hacer, pobre Jean-Paul.
Es que esto es un estrés añadido.
Nada.
Ok.
Cuando quieras. When you want. Cuando vulguis.
Bueno, no va tan bien, ¿eh? Okay. It all started with the pandemic. We are IT suppliers for schools, and we were looking for solutions to help teachers to keep their normality with lessons, but we didn't find something simple and useful to make video conference lessons in a professional way. So we invented it. In May 2021, we launched Class in the Box, a small portable device which integrates a cam plus a wireless microphone with an amazing ambient noise cancellation. It was simple and useful. Well, now, during the first year, multiple organizations recognized our job, as you can here see some prizes and awards that we won. But then pandemic started to be controlled, and we decided to keep on moving. As that year had been so exciting, we didn't want it to be just a fast dream. So we decided to observe the world again, and wow, it has changed so much in the last 2 years. Kids and teenagers approach reality in a different way. They consume videos as the main means of access to culture and even knowledge, and we have a lot of proofs that video has now taken the leading role. This was the origin of CITV Red. It's a new concept in education which gives the video the leading role it has nowadays, but enhancing it with digital resources in different formats, so that video consumption is not passive, but an active activity in line with active methodologies of active minds, as we like to call them. And we have also invented a new word to pin tag. Yes, sometimes we are too excited. But this word makes a lot of sense. Teachers and students can put pins and tags in videos which are used to explain, expand, summarize, provide links to reference materials, interactive activities, illustrations, quizzes, pointing out main ideas and secondary ideas, identifying evidence to demonstrate fake news, separating opinion from fact, a series of skills very much in line with soft skills. Putting a pin in a video is annotating on it, and putting a tag in a video is underlining it, something that you couldn't do before, but now it's possible. With CITV Rec, we are achieving the representation alternatives proposed by the Universal Design for Learning. We favor the inclusion of our students and attention to diversity, since we can grade the activities according to the capabilities of each one. Teachers and students can, with CITV Rec, easily work with video and take it to the super next level, innovating, transforming, and call to grow organically among all schools and teachers who know that video is the new text, the gateway to knowledge and the expansion of culture. Our Inspire Gallery is actually a video library where teachers can share the videos already been tagged to the rest of the world, contributing to the transformational character of education and sharing knowledge among the teacher community. We sell independently our hardware and our software all together, and we have established strong relationships with panel manufacturer partners to sell our hardware integrated in their interactive panels, and we are also manufacturing OPAs with our built-in systems so that any interactive panel, no matter how old it is, can become a new panel with our system integrated. Because as Nivel met in Mexico, Peru, Chile, and Colombia, Google for Education Partner of 2021 says, Class in the Box is a spearhead in education, opening new paths in innovation, transforming education to adapt to the new normal. Are you joining us?
Let's go for the next one. Esther, ready? Seno Quantum, esto va de orientation, creo. Sí. ¿Verdad? Perfecto, pues tus 4 minutos, cuando quieras.
Okay, I know we are old, but if you remember when we had to decide other studies, most of us had no idea. Well, today our children and millions of other students are as lost as we were. It is much more difficult for them, as they have faced a very complex educational system of baccalaureates, modality subject, cut-off marks, which ends in an offer of 850 different degrees in Spain. Imagine if we add to all this the international offer, a madness. Parents are Parents are increasingly concerned because we are aware of what is being decided. For example, my daughter wants to study a social baccalaureate, she will not be able to do medicine at all. And if she studies medicine, nobody will hire her as a computer engineer. We are not just deciding what she's going to study for the next 2 or 4 years, but what she will dedicate a very important part of her professional life to. And it is cause of alarm. 1 of 3 abandons the university course that they start, and 22% abandon the first year. I am surprised. I'm surprised, but we delegate the future of our children to the school career counselors, a counselor who might like to innovate, but who will end up doing the same tests that have been done for the last 100 years. Good afternoon, My name is Esther Morros, co-founder of Xenoquantum, a company that works on research, science and technology, and to create ZQTech, the world's only professional orientation tool. Today's version is the result of having consulted more than 50,000 students. Let's see the video, please.
How many times do you hear the same questions from your students? Will I be good? Will I like it? Which baccalaureate is better? Will I get the necessary grades? Would you like to have a tool that allows you to answer all those questions? Now you have ZQTech, the world's only professional tool designed for guidance. Through descriptive analysis, you can create the student's professional DNA and compare it with more than 1,300 professions, allowing your student to know for which of them they are best suited. With the help of the algorithm, you can link within seconds to each profession and the corresponding bachelor or technical college program in up to 80 countries around the world, including Spain. Thanks to predictive analysis, it is possible to build scenarios of high school grades and create projected university entrance grades, so that the student will know in advance how much effort they should dedicate. You can also help the student to choose those subjects that will most help them in securing their future. Compare with each student their projected grades with the needed entrance grades. Perform simulations of pre-registration lists. And in just tenths of a second, create an impressive report to share with the student and their family. It's time to abandon the old tests and become a career counsellor of the 21st century.
We know that we share the same problem of millions of parents, and I'd like to say you that the orientation is a decision-making process that our child will carry out 10 times throughout their lives. I could finish by explaining that just with school books, we sell licenses to schools and we have business plans for a turnover of 7 million in 5 years, but I prefer finish by thanking you. Thanks to those that select us for this final, to the judge and the educational entities, and 1,000 thanks that all the people who have helped us in our goal for young people to choose their best academic path until they reach their professional zenith. Thank you very much.
Perfect. The pitches are just 4 minutes, 5 seconds. We have Jordi Coromines from Editio, from Girona. Jordi, ready? Everything is okay? No. I need the slides, please. Editio, si cuando podáis, Editio. Works, perfect. Microphone.
I want to go to the first slide. Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm Jordi. I'm a teacher and a computer scientist, and I'm here to present Editio, a platform to put every student in the path to success. A few years ago, we created Editio to solve a problem that has a huge impact on our society. We saw that teachers have a lot of things to do, and they cannot put enough time to be with the pupils to provide them individualized feedback and to personalize learning. This time should also be invested to help the kids develop their skills, which is something essential for their future on the labor market. So we decided to create a platform that puts together the two main players to improve learning or to boost learning. I'm talking about teachers and students. With Editio, teachers can centralize all their daily activities in one central place. And what's most important, they can track how students are learning and help them achieve their learning goals. Let's see a little bit about the product. We offer a next generation gradebook where teachers can track or can centralize all the activities that they do with their students, and they can track how the students are improving. And what's also important, they can align all these activities with the current curriculum. At the same time, teachers can design beautiful quizzes and formative activities and send them to particular students to help them develop certain knowledges or skills, or send the activities to the entire classroom. Something that is really important for us is formative feedback. We really hate when we see a teacher saying, you got an 8 in your presentation, for example. We love to see things like this. This is a rubric that helps teachers provide feedback to the students to help them understand why they got an 8, and what's most important, they help them understand how they could do it better for the next time. These tools can also be used for auto-assessment and co-assessment, so they can be more involved on all this beautiful process. And we provide also not only tools for assessment and evaluation, we provide also tools for lesson planning. Teachers can plan their lessons, design their lessons, plan their weeks, and they can also browse in a library of didactic units that are created by other teachers who are using Edtech around the world. On the platform, there's also a place for administrators. They have to be able to understand how learning is going in their institutions. At the same time, they can perform a centralized setup and manage their institution. And we also have place for families, who are also an important player here. We try to provide a tool that gives visibility of all the activities that we do in the school, and provide them information about assessment and grading, so they can also help their kids at home to improve and achieve their goals. We have a business model which is a SaaS. We offer a tool for teachers who are looking for a top-notch classroom management application. Then word spreads inside the school, and our team helps scaling the solution from individual teachers to schools and governments. With this model, we have a free version in which we have more than 1 million registered users, and we have 50,000 paying teachers, and we work with more than 1,500 schools around the world. We are two founders, and Montse, my co-founder, created an education company 30 years ago, and I'm, as I said, I'm a teacher at the university, and this is my third startup. And that's it. If you want to help your kids or your grandkids be better prepared for the future and for the labor market, please help us spread the word about Edtech in the world. Thank you.
The perfect pitch, I think. Next one, Eonesia. Sergio Vegas. Ready? Sin forzar la máquina, mira, mira. Así como que no hay que ir la cosa y pasa solo.
Conmigo, ¿no?
Mira, ¿ves? Ya, con cariño, como todo. With care. With care. ¿Esta es la última?
With the other care.
Ah.
Okay, that's it.
Ready, Sergio?
Well, thank you very much to you all for being here. My name is Sergio, and I'm here to welcome you to Eonesia. So, let's start from the beginning. I think a very well-known problem for all of us is like the health crisis caused a digital transformation all around the world, especially in the world of education, one of the most affected. It caused a very growing demand in digital content, a lot of teachers and professionals lacking tools, and especially tools that capture the interest of students. So, our proposal for this: immersive gamified dynamics for education, for training and for evaluation. We present this product as different worlds, themed with a curricular content, filled with content, and where you can get in and learn through playing. So, how we do this? Virtual reality, first term, 360, 3D environments where you can get into the subject and focus very easily into what you're doing. Then gamification, serious games and escape room dynamics, so you can keep the interest of the student, you can keep the motivation of the student, and you can, through clues, passwords, threats, to make them get through the dynamic. And one of the most important things, the data reports, very useful for teachers. We can measure the performance of the students and then get a report after that. So, how are they? through heat maps, their clicks, their test, questions, answers, their movement through the stage. We can get 3 types of reports: the performance, points, the time spent, the abilities, and the behavior. So important. Well, that's it. We want to make this multi-platform so we can use different devices for different clients and for different user experiences. Talking about our clients, students, teachers, and institutions. In case students who want different terms of learning, the teachers who want new resources for their programming to make it better, and institutions who want to be innovative and to improve their offer. We've been making a research through this, and we have been finding that it's a very good moment to enter this market, that institutions are making inversions, and the Hispanic 600 of millions people, of Spanish-speaking people, are very good target. So, our business model is based in 3 terms. Pay-per-use, in case you want an individual experience, the subscription for institutions, for schools, then get packs of content, they use them through the course, and they can renew their subscription year by year. And the ad hoc, if you want your experience by your terms, your rules, your topic. So, this is one part of this company is their group of partners. Odilo, there are sales channels, 180 million of active users and increasing. Neuromycen, and you may have noticed, big professionals, big expertise, so they can make our reports even better, even deeper. I'll talk about this fast. This is our crew members, big experience in education, in 3D design, and in 3D environments, in user experience, and of course, a pair of key players that can help us a lot. So, our roadmap for the end, we've been testing through past year, 2022, we're validating and starting in a very well-known market as is Spain, and we want to scale up and start scaling up and traducing to other languages from next year. So, this is it. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you, Sergio. 10 seconds. Cresory, Carla. Presentación de Cresory, por favor, para Carla. Cabello. ¿El mando se lo llevó en la mano o no? ¿Lo tienes tú? Ah, ok. Are you ready? No voy a decir nada, no voy a hacer spoiler.
Okay. Hi, I'm Carla, Cresory's co-founder. Today, I want to share a problem with you. In the world, 50% of adults are financially anxious. In Spain, 60% of stress root causes are due to financial problems. Additionally, 40% of Spanish people don't know what inflation means and how this affects our savings. So I stopped and I did a bit of market research, and I realized that we are having these problems because we don't get financial literacy when we are young. Actually, we went to the street and interviewed 500 parents, and 95% of them agreed that currently kids don't have financial literacy. So the conclusion was, the sooner a kid understands the key financial literacy concepts, the sooner they can take action and might become financially successful. Wow, it's shocking, right? So that's why we've created Cresory, a startup where we teach finance to children. Our main product is an e-learning platform where we teach kids how to value the money, how to save, and how to invest while playing. Here you can see our product where they will be learning the financial topics through videos, games, and quizzes. Here you can see also another game where they are counting the bills and coins. Also, they will be collecting Creso coins through the game to personalize their Nico. And moms and dads can see their kids' progress in the platform. So we've analyzed the competitors, and they are mainly focusing on giving debit cards to children. So what makes us unique is that our content, it's been created by pedagogical experts, and that we are giving kids a fun way to learn and interact with their siblings and friends. You might be wondering, how big is this opportunity? So Edtech for kids in the world represents 36 billion euros, and in 3 years we can reach up to 15 million euros. In order to achieve this, we are targeting parents with a B2C subscription model. They will subscribe as we will be launching new content every month. We are also creating partnership with schools, and we know that this is going to be a profitable business, but we also want to be responsible, so we are donating 5% of our subscriptions. What we've done so far. We start with the market research in January. In July, we tested our product with 60 kids in summer camps. And in December, we are launching our platform. Moving forward, we are aiming to close our first investment round and keep on growing in Spain. You might be wondering, who's behind Cresory? So we have the ideal team with the 4 components to make this a success: financials, development, pedagogy, and branding. We also have a team of associates, technology partners, and mentors. So thank you, and I invite you to join us in our website.
I'm not ready for this, so 20 seconds still. So, Carla, you missed 10 seconds, 20 seconds more. Thank you, Carla. Next one, Casa tu plaza. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés casa tu plaza? Look for a job position in the public sector for all your life, no? More or less, ¿sí? ¿Sí? Casa tu plaza en inglés, a public servant sector.
Este funciona mejor, ¿no?
¿Eh?
Este funciona mejor.
Yo creo que sí.
Pues
para el jurado, que os habéis despistado con Eonesia, como tiene nuevo branding, pero estaba en su lugar, ¿ok? Casa tu plaza, engage. Are you ready? Ya veréis qué inglés más bueno tiene Elena.
Bueno. Have you heard the last Spanish news? The largest call in history for public sector has just been published. This increase on demand only makes preparatory schools' problems more visible. They are less efficient, and this makes them a loss of money and many expenses, loss of time, sorry. So Casa tu Plaza offers a global solution. We have created a solid platform based on AI resources to help our clients to solve their pains. They also have the problems about how to engage their customers. And we do it with a product that adapts to their technology. We offering all the necessary tools to provide a quality training, and with a simple and very intuitive user experience that saves a lot of time for students and teachers. And also with our extra smartest tool, where the progress is made thanks to gamification, study techniques, and a big community. Only in the Spanish market, there's more than 25,000 academies and trainers, and after the lockdown, they realized that they were not technologically prepared. So they must stand up and start preparing, because we are ready for them, and our first target will be more or less 18,000 users. That will mean 1 million euros in 2023. Of course, we have studied our competitors, but there's only one player that has kind of similar solution than ours, but it's not the same. Any of them, they're not based on AI. Any of them offer an extra smartest tool. Of course, we stand out on the personalization level, and they don't offer an app, and they have many limitations with the storage. We don't. Our business model is a B2B. Preparatory schools, they pay a fixed setup, and they pay a monthly fee per every active user in the platform. As we are a SaaS model, we have very low marginal cost in terms of business operation, and they will be even more reduced as proportionally as users we gain. Our metrics speak for itself. Our sales team is based on ABM strategy, and nowadays we have a sales conversion rate of 20%. And in addition to this, our CAC and our lifetime value data added to our low operational costs are a clear indicator of our scalability. These are our milestones. We've been very busy this year. We started with AWS being part of their program, and we are very proud. We enjoy a lot of events, and we are very happy to be now sharing our project with you, and with many mentors and acceleration programs, like you can see. We are 3 founders, and we are full-time in this project. I think we are a very, very balanced team. Of course, we have another little team that help us. But Jorge is the CTO. He has created our code, and he's made our artificial intelligence. And he has more than 10 years in computer consulting. Irene Chia is our CEO. She has more than 15 years of working in the e-learning sector, and she knows as an applicant and as a teacher every point of view of the public sector. And me, I'm Elena Giggs, and I'm the manager of sales and marketing, and I've been already working for another company. And we have a very powerful solution, so it's very scalable to further educational sectors. If you want to see what's more, while we have more to tell you, just join our tribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elena. And let's rock with Hack Rocks, right, Enrique? You're going to hack the room or the Wi-Fi or no? Okay, perfect.
Okay, awesome. Hello everyone, my name is Enrique Serrano Aparicio. I am the founder and CEO of HackRocks. We are a cybersecurity learning platform. And I have a question for you. How is it possible to be expert in cybersecurity without being before a cyber criminal? So that's the deal. And actually, this is a number that is very interesting because the talent that we need in cybersecurity is out there. Several companies are looking for this kind of experts in cybersecurity, but at the same time, it's illegal if you want to train or try something at home. So we are managing talent. We are managing talent in schools with more than 12 years old. There you go. We are managing talent in universities, of course, but also we work with corporates and, of course, with governments. Like for instance, we had a couple of weeks ago the ethical hacking competition with all the governments in Latin America, almost all of them, with military, army. So that's the point. At the end, we need to train people or the future hackers that are going to protect the people and the countries against cyber criminals. So moving on, we have a platform where you can learn. We have challenges, we have laboratories, we have theory, but always in a hands-on way. It's very important to train, it's very important to touch the technology. If you only read about cybersecurity, probably you're not going to get the concept. You need to train, you need to practice, you need to break machines, and that's what we have. We have virtual machines on the cloud where you can break it and start again, break it and start again. And of course, learning paths and different options in our platform. I invite you to join us. If you go to hackrocks.com to hackers, you can experiment a bit of what is a hacker, how can you experiment this thing, and it's for free, you have a lot of content. At the end, we have a community with more than 30,000 users already learning with us. And not only learning, it's very important as well to train. That's why we have kind of a battlefield where you have to protect and at the same time attack virtual machines on the cloud. And we are starting to do this with very young people. Normally with 13 years old, 14 years old, the kids are starting to learn how to program something. And I have a question as well. How can you okay, it's fine if you program a website, but how can you protect that website? And that's the point. We are detecting that there is a lack of knowledge in cybersecurity in all the fields, related with technology, metaverse, innovation, artificial intelligence. We have already done several hackathons or competitions with robotics, artificial intelligence, programming, and everything related with cybersecurity. Said that, this is our team. For instance, the CTO is PhD as well in the university. We wanted to be a very academic company. We don't want to see or to be kind of a nerds club. Sometimes we look like, but we wanted to be very close to universities with the standards from the US and very connected with the universities and schools as well. And said that, we have 3 business models. First one, B2B. Of course, we are working with governments, corporates, schools, kind of B2B or B2B2C. You know, at the end, the teachers or the schools are paying the license for the students. But also we have the B2C model with more than 30,000 people. And you have a monthly subscription or an annual subscription as well. Sometimes for the B2B, you can rent the platform and play a bit with it. Okay, here are some stats. And just to finish showing, I wanted to show you some clients that we have already. We are working, for instance, with Google in Spain. We're working with American companies like Kyndryl, and also with security forces here in Spain, like Guardia Civil or National Police. For instance, with the National Police, we were the platform that promoted the cybersecurity education for more than 8,000 users here in Spain. National Police got the platform and provided the platform for the citizens as well. Any question? Here you have more information in hackrocks.com. Thank you.
For the next one, for Jonathan. Oh, okay. Do you like it? Hack Rocks. Let's learn some English. Roxinity. Jonathan.
Yep.
Right? Thank you.
Education has been inefficient for the last 200 years. Teaching what the students know, it's a waste of time. And trying to teach what students and trying to teach what the students are not ready to understand yet, it's also a waste of time. Actually, we have to be in the middle, in the efficient teaching zone. How to be in the efficient teaching zone? We need information. So, actually, the current system of collecting data is the one inefficient. How can we teach if we don't know what the students don't know? Now, then we teach for the average, not for gifted or students with more needs. We cover from page 1 to the last. And we see the results of our jobs at the end when there's no time to react. Now, and students are the ones who always fail. Today, Obscenity has the key to unlock this inefficiency $4 trillion industry by looking at the data. Today, we can store, understand, and share data and all in real time. Right? So now, the question would be how and where can we get this information from? And it's so simple. Behind all these amazing products, apps, and 1,000 more that today people are creating in the world, there's tons of information teachers could use. Now, why don't we use it? Because Data Protection Act, okay? So, but what if we give the students the only key to decrypt their personal information and give a path for platforms and apps to connect with teachers, thanks to students. In Obscenity, we know what students don't know, and we tell the teachers. We are like a GPS. We can map the fastest route for each student from where they stand to the objectives we want to achieve with them. The team behind has proven its experience with market knowledge in education by creating a collaborative community of more than 2,000 teachers who have produced more than 25 activities in constant evolution. Now, we have proven our efficiency with languages, but what we have built serves the global market with any subject. Unlike marketplaces that need tons of investment in advertising and other providers that with huge operational cost, what we can offer is a scalable product at extremely reduced cost of acquisition. Now, we have a business model based on 10% on sales that gives us 3% margin and a lifetime value over 400 euros per student. We've been growing by 3 times over the past 2 years, and our margin increases the more students we have. The projections for the next 4 years with investment is to keep on growing by 3. We can operate in any country and market worldwide within less than 20 minutes, okay? So that makes us super scalable. I'm Jonathan Bucheda, and I'd like you to think that we are gonna be doing this with you, and we together will change the world. Thank you.
Very professional, Jonathan. Thank you. Let's go for Argentina. Argentina.
Yeah.
Come on. Go for click. But based in Barcelona for how many years?
3 years.
3 years ago, you joined to move to Barcelona.
I'm a Catalan guy.
Okay, you're Catalan.
Kind of.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me see. And the next one, please, Leo.
Well, my name is Leo Jimenez. Thank you for being here. I am the CEO and co-founder of Go4Click. I am going to introduce our project. A widespread problem in corporate training is the fact that the most of learners will drop out. That will produce losses about 200 billion, and company face grow difficult because they have blocked talent. By using Go4Click, companies achieve level of participation that guarantees of success of learning program, enabling the development of people skills. Through our challenge-based methodology, active learning is achieved because people work collaboratively. To put it simple, they can use Go4Click like an all-in-one platform or just integrate our challenge feature in their learning tools. Our value proposition is boosting the user engagement in training program, simplifying the development of learning path, and the creation of customized ecosystem. We offer different ways to gamify content and build this learning experience that capture the attention and keep students active from start to finish. We are focused on corporate training market, which is composed by consultancy companies, HR business partner in corporate, business schools, and other training professionals. And we started from to Europe and LATAM. Well, this is the market size. We have clients in 20 countries through our B2B2C SaaS model. Well, these are the 3 or 4 plans. We will launch the freemium model next year, and we were acknowledged like this is from this month, the best global e-learning tool for corporate training, which is based on the opinion of our users from the last 2 years, our first 2 years. So it's really important to us. Well, our competitors are world-class companies, but we combine the reporting and integration typically of LMS with the interaction and participation typically of collaboration tools, transforming courses, just courses, in measurable active learning experiences. So, my favorite part. Our team is a combine different and complementary background and experiences. This is our team. We are actually 9 persons, and we have a team of advisors which a lot of experience in a startup like Kino Fernandez, Elena Torras, Dario Villena. And we really want to empower the new generation of content creators And do you want to join us? Thank you.
Big applause, please. And now, is the last one? Yes? Unigo. Okay. No se presentó. Tenía miedo. Okay, the last one, Unigo. Elisa, ¿tú quieres hablar después o...? ¿Sí? Are you ready? También va a hacer el pitch Elitex. Aquí no se escapa nadie a hacer el pitch. Okay. Alex, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes?
Sí.
You've been in the States in the last year?
No.
No?
No, not in here.
The next year, you will go to the States?
Maybe.
Unigo, come on!
Yes. So I'm going to do something crazy. We're going to give away our company here if nobody has ever had doubts at the time of choosing their degree. Or maybe at the time of choosing their college degree or at the time of deciding their career. And of course, I'm not silly. I know this is an easy win. Probably more than half of the people here have ever had doubts at the time of doing such a difficult decision like deciding your future. And I myself had a lot of problems. I ended up choosing a degree, and after 2 years, I switched to a different one. So you can imagine all the struggle. So this is not just our problem. This is a global problem that happens all around the world. And a lot of students, not all of them, but most of them are lost. They don't know what to choose. They have many options, and it's so difficult to choose the right one at the first time. That's why 2 years ago, we created Unigo, a platform that joined high school with college. So all the high schoolers could get in touch by message with college students and ask them all the questions they want. So by doing so, they could choose their degree based on the opinions of people that are already living those degrees. So we did this for 2 years, helping more than 8,000 high schoolers, registering more or less 6,000 college students who were the mentors, and creating a nice community around social media. And after 2 years, in June, we realized that our mentors, so the college students, were also lost. Our mentors had problems at the time of getting into their first internships. And the fun fact is that the companies also have problems for finding the right talent. That's why we spent the whole summer developing a new platform, improving a lot our code, our UX, and a platform that joins also all the students' community with the company's community. So basically, a company can get in touch, students can get in touch with companies that work with Unigo inside our platform by chat or by video call, peer-to-peer mentoring, so they can ask junior workers or the talent recruiter all the doubts they have about jobs, and also upload their CV, and we are implementing more features. Plus, the company have dashboards in order to access all the data, analyze the leads, and everything. And of course, we keep the old line of orientation. Any student can get in touch with any student from any degree, master inside Unigo to ask questions, to ask, oh my God, how it is to study in this university? What is the difference between computer engineering and electrical engineering? So we keep doing this. Okay, our business model. We sell to educational institutions and to companies. We have a lead model or a subscription model, and what we offer is access to the talent. We allow companies and educational institutions to talk with young students, increasing their enrollment rates, their employer branding, etc. So this was the old presentation, but I had another slide showing all the team. So there is a big team behind Unigo, not just the founders. We are more or less 9 people, and there is also a pool of mentors that help us. We are so lucky because we were in SecLab talking with a lot of really advanced entrepreneurs who have saved us a lot of time. And it is thanks to all these people that we've been able in 2 years to turn 50 euros into 50K of revenue that we have spent during these 2 years in improving the product, keep researching the market, and keep iterating, trying to find the most scalable business model. So during these following months, we will be testing with all our pre-clients. We have 13 educational institutions, 13 pre-deals, and 2 companies. We will be testing all the platform with them, and if everything works fine, we'll be raising money in order to incorporate seniority into the team and to raise money for marketing, increasing our chances to become the most important orientation platform in the world. Thank you.
Gracias, Alex. Me gusta, me gusta. Bueno, sigo en español. Bueno, me da igual, ¿eh? Me pones el Genially, la slide de Time for Voting. Ahora sí que volvemos al momento Eurovision. El jurado, podéis también cambiar algún voto. Es decir, oye, Hard Rocks lo vi muy fuerte comparado con otra, podéis ir para atrás antes de mandar el botón de enviar del Typeform. Oye, ¿habéis visto ya todos? ¿Habéis visto la media, la mediana? Pues para que puedas también cambiar la votación. Entre el jurado también hay startups. Está Zoomer, está Kimpel, Wowplay también son parte del jurado. Con lo cual os evalúan emprendedores, inversores, agentes clave del ecosistema como ICEX o AWS, gente del mundo de la educación. Después de la votación, ponemos un vídeo para que se entretengan, haces tú el cierre como hoster para luego ya enganchamos con los premios, para que sufran un poquito, si te parece. Es que necesito 5 minutos, hay que tabular. Hablamos de Big Data, yo tengo ahora ahí Big Data. El Big Data del jurado me está llegando ahí por el embudo y me voy a volver loco y no quiero fallar en el... ¿Has votado? Perfecto. ¿Me preparáis el vídeo para amenizar estos minutos de Time for Voting? Este es del voto del público, pero no va a valer para nada, es para que os entretengáis si queréis. Como os conozco, que traéis a community managers, influencers, este es el voto del público, es un slido. Luego lo veremos qué dice el público, pero como está comprado, y este no, don't worry. Cuando el jurado me diga que habéis votado, me voy corriendo a la sala de máquinas y tabulo los resultados. Por aquí ya me han hecho los deberes, ahí también. Vale. Ya que tengo esta pausa, gracias a mi equipo, mis alumnas de emprendimiento de la Universidad Camilo José Cela, ¿voluntarios? No, voluntarias. 4 super chicas. Ese talento que ya quieren emprender, en segundo de carrera quieren emprender, están locas. No, están locas no, lo van a hacer bien. Como Unigo, buenos mentores, tengo que tengas 20 años, si te arropas bien, if you arrow well. Ponedme el vídeo ya siguiente, por favor, que me voy ya a la sala de máquinas, me voy con un par de testigos y me voy con los cheques a la final mundial.
Niños, ahora sí se les va a hacer. Ahora verán, yo atraía, tú atraías, él atraía, tú que traes. No, esta no. Vamos a ver, niños. ¿Ustedes saben lo que es gramática? ¿Cómo lo van a saber si andan de pinta nomás ahí jugando a timbirichi y tripas de gato? Pero no importa. Para eso estoy aquí, para decírselos. Gramática es el arte o la ciencia, pues en esto no nos hemos puesto de acuerdo, que nos enseña a leer y a escribir correctamente el idioma castellano.
No se dice idioma, se dice idioma de raíz latina.
Sí, pero yo no hablo de esa raíz, yo hablo de la raíz india, por eso digo idioma.
Ah, eso no lo sabía.
Ni yo tampoco, pero para eso estamos aquí, para enseñarnos y deslustrarnos. Siéntese y no interrumpa.
¡Profe!
Eso no se hace aquí, se hace antes de venir a la clase.
¿Y no es eso?
Ni lo otro, mucho menos.
Nomás quería hacerle una pregunta acerca de la conjugación de los verbos.
Pregunte, joven.
¿Cómo se conjuga el verbo conjugar?
El verbo conjugar que no sabe. El verbo conjugar se conjuga en esta forma. Por ejemplo, él conjugo, ella conjugo, vosotros conjugo, ellos conjugo, tú conjugo y yo conjugo.
¿Y por qué siempre dice usted conjugo?
Porque me gusta mucho el general. Pregunten, nomás pregunten, aquí me lo estoy clachando.
Señor.
Profe, con más respeto, aunque se tarde usted un poquito más.
¿Qué es gramática?
Gramática es el arte de hablar y escribir correctamente el idioma castellano.
No se dice idioma, sino idioma.
Pues así nos los corrigió el portero.
¿Cuál portero?
El que nos dio la clase.
Que aquí la clase es un portero. Se trata de un alumno que pues...
¿Qué hubo, profe? juego 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. Me siento, profe, o de una vez entramos a la examinada. Vengo como hacha.
El señor también es alumno.
Sí, joven, y de los más adelantados. ¿En qué me lo notó?
¿No le parece que ya pasó de la edad?
Esto aseguro. Porque si yo aquí en la clase nunca paso de año, ¿por qué los años han de pasar por mí? Aunque le parezca madurito, ando frisando en los 17 abriles.
¿Será que se los quita?
¿Será que no me los pongo, chato?
Yo estaba preguntando, a ver si alguien podría decirme qué es gramática.
Pues si usted que es tan grandote no lo sabe, ¿cómo lo vamos a saber nosotros los niños?
Pero si yo sí lo sé.
Entonces, ¿para qué pregunta? Pues
Más respeto para con sus superiores.
No, si hasta eso, yo estoy acostumbrado a respetar a todas las personas de edad, sobre todo las de mucha edad.
Respóndale usted al señor profesor sobre lo que le ha preguntado. ¿Qué es gramática?
Pues agarró lo más fácil, profe. Gramática es la ciencia que nos enseña a platicar y escribir correctamente el idioma castellano. Pongamos por caso.
Usted es el portero, ¿verdad?
¿Ya le fueron con el chisme?
Cíteme una palabra con el acento grave.
¿Grave? Enfermo.
¿Enfermo? ¿Le parece a usted grave?
Gravísimo, joven. ¿Cómo se nos puso el enfermo del 11? ¿Se acuerda usted que comenzó a hincharse? Esas ronchas que le salían y esa tos que era como tosmático.
No se me salga del tema.
Pues usted no se me meta, joven.
¿Y cómo anda usted de anatomía?
Regular nomás. Estoy medio flacucho desde que me agarró el sarampión. Y por nada me agarra la escarlinata, fíjese.
Responda. ¿Qué son ángulos?
¿Cómo dijo?
¿Qué son ángulos?
Sonámbulos son los que caminan dormidos. ¿Y ustedes qué se traen? Nomás me dice el dormido para caerles infraganti. Pero ya no estoy viendo ahí de mucho misterio y mucho... Pues, ¿qué traen?
Los señores estaban haciéndome una consulta.
Más vale creerlo que averiguarlo. Pero dígale al barbudo ese que nomás no se mire desde que llegó me está echando la vista encima y me va a hacer mal de ojo.
Esto es intolerable.
A usted también me la tengo cachada. Plática y plática con su vecino, dice que para destantearme.
Voy a darle una última oportunidad.
Échela.
Conjugue el verbo soler.
Yo solo.
Será yo suelo.
Digo que yo solo me sé los impersonales. Desde el presente de indigestivo hasta el pretérito del pluscuamperfecto.
Entonces conjúgueme el verbo llover.
Yo me mojo, tú te mojas, él se moja, nosotros nos empapamos, vosotros os empapáis, ellos chorrean. Oiga, qué aguacerote. Yo siquiera traigo gabardina, pero usted se va a resfriar.
Hemos quedado ampliamente documentados. Buenos días, don Sebastián.
Hola, hola. Sí, fenomenal. Bueno, para empezar, enhorabuena a todos los que nos habéis picheado. Muchísimas gracias. Bienvenidos al ICEX, por supuesto. Yo tenía el típico discursito de clausura, un poco más institucional, pero me parece que después del esfuerzo que habéis hecho todos, os merecéis que yo también haga un pitch. Entonces, que alguien ponga el cronómetro y mi discurso de clausura pues lo voy a hacer en plan pitch, ¿vale? ¿Sabíais que en el sector Edtech más del 85% de la facturación se realiza fuera de España? ¿Sabéis lo que quiere decir esto? Que para ser unicornio hay que ser global, que hay que salir a vender al exterior, pero ¿por dónde empezamos? ¿Quién nos ayuda? Os ayudamos aquí, en el ICEX. ¿Quién no sabe lo que es el ICEX? ¿No lo sabéis? Os lo cuento yo. El ICEX es la agencia de promoción de la internacionalización de las empresas, ¿vale? ¿Y eso qué quiere decir? ¿Qué hacemos aquí en el ICEX? Pues muy fácil. Os ayudamos en vuestro proceso de internacionalización a través de, yo creo, 3 grandes patas o columnas o servicios. Por una parte, la inteligencia de mercado. Hay que conocer los mercados a donde te quieres ir, ¿no? A vender. ¿Cómo se hace eso? Bueno, pues tenemos una red, atención, de más de 100 oficinas comerciales en el mundo. Quiere decir eso que si te quieres ir a vender tus productos de Edtech a México, tienes ahí a un consejero económico y comercial que conoce el mercado de México. Si lo que quieres ir a China también. Ahí tenemos 3 oficinas comerciales, ¿vale? Esa información no tiene valor porque están sobre el terreno. A través también de servicios personalizados. Oye, que quiero una agenda de reuniones con las escuelas más importantes de Colombia. Te lo hacemos desde la oficina comercial que tenemos en Bogotá. O quiero un listado de posibles proveedores. Pues también te lo hacemos, ¿vale? Y finalmente, pues a través de toda la gran cantidad de información que generamos por esa red. En segundo lugar, a través de eventos y actividades de promoción, desde las más tradicionales, como la participación en ferias, ya os hemos hablado de la próxima de Londres, o las misiones inversas de compradores, de prescriptores que traemos de todo el mundo, como a través de eventos propios que hacemos aquí, en ICEX o en el resto de España, siempre en torno a oportunidades de negocio, ¿vale? Otro ámbito muy interesante y que seguro que no se os había ocurrido, que puede ser muy especial para vuestro sector, el ámbito de las entidades multilaterales. Banco Mundial, Banco Interamericano de Desarrollo, Banco Africano, Banco Asiático de Desarrollo, están cada vez más interesadas en la educación. Y, por lo tanto, destinan muchos recursos a contratar soluciones educativas para los países en vías de desarrollo. Y ahí hay un negocio. Y cuando hay negocio, está ICEX para que las empresas españolas lo aprovechéis. También a través de canales de exportación más novedosos, como el e-market, las plataformas y demás, ¿no? Y por fin, y en vuestro sector, que es un sector de emprendimiento, con programas de inmersión en las plazas más interesantes de emprendimiento del mundo. Hemos hecho en Tel-Aviv, en San Francisco, hemos hecho en Singapur, en Londres, en Berlín, en Holanda, en muchísimos mercados. Y finalmente, como no, y muchos de vosotros lo habéis hablado, de talento. Muchas empresas, muchas startups nos vienen diciendo que no encuentran talento para la internacionalización. Bueno, pues nosotros lo tenemos y os ponemos a vuestra disposición con programas tanto de formación como de programas de becarios formados, especializados en la internacionalización. Vale, me toca hablar ahora del Founder Team. ¿Qué pasa? Que es que en ICEX llevamos 40 años haciendo esto. El Founder Team pues ha dejado paso a otro un poquito más joven. Y están aquí conmigo, es Rodrigo Tilbe y Fernando León, los que están encargados del sector del Edtech. Y luego, por último, tenemos partners de la calidad y del nivel de SecLab y de, por supuesto, Amazon Web Services. Así que nada, contratadnos, buscadnos. No es un SaaS, pero casi. Venga, muchas gracias.
A ti no te he medido el tiempo, Elisa. Dime. No, claro que no. El siguiente, hacemos el reverse pitch. Reverse pitch. ¿Qué decía el protocolo? La escaleta que me he dejado. Porque yo ya, bueno, mi equipo ya sabe los finalistas, los ganadores, los 3 finalistas. El tercer finalista entregará el premio, la ganadora de los GESAwards del año pasado, ¿no? Pina de Paz de Kimpel, acércate, que no se te vean los ojos que se te salen cuando veas el cheque del tercer premio, dale tercero. No sé si les conocerás. Y el segundo premio lo va a dar, como no, pues Elisa, nuestro anfitrión. Elisa, por favor. Sí, claro, segundo premio, para que se venga al Bed Show, ¿cómo no? Si ponéis el Genially, allá que se desvele quién ha sido el segundo y tercer clasificado de estos GESAwards. Cressery, segundo lugar, second place, y Unigo. Entregamos primero a Carla, si quieres, el tercero para la foto para los medios, Business Week, Crunchbase, etc. ¿Una foto? No te vayas lejos para la foto de familia. First runner up, o sea, rozando el podium ya ahí, primera plaza. Unigo, por favor. ¿Sí? Y cómo no, pues AWS que entregue el tercer premio, a ver quién se lo lleva. ¿Sí, no? Juan Luis, acompáñala, por favor. Vamos, sí, por favor. Que entregue el equipo EMEA and Spain de AWS. No lo pongáis todavía, que qué nervios. No lo pongáis. ¿Lo queréis saber? ¿Quién será? Dale al play. O por la música, porque esto suena a rock. Muy bueno. Que no os vayáis, que suba al podium, por favor, segundo y tercero, y luego ya todos los finalistas para esa foto chula. No te lo esperabas, ¿a que no? Lo que dicen todos, no me lo esperaba. No me lo había preparado, bueno. Por favor, Carla y Unigo, ese podium. ¿Me pongo yo? Sí, claro, ¿no? Soy el padrino.
Muy bien, ponte en medio.
Qué bueno, te vienes a Londres.
Tremenda,
Te vienes conmigo a Londres,
Claro.
qué bueno. Aquí, por favor, las cámaras. Los finalistas. ¿Me ponéis todos los logos, por favor? Hay un slide con todos los logos para atrás. Que se vea Aditio, Go for Click, Eonesia, MindCET, Jonathan, Oxinity, Kaisa to Plaza. Somos un equipo, venga, sois jóvenes, venga, por favor. Bueno, el escenario es grande, ¿no? Yo me pongo con los jóvenes, está aquí. Aquí. ¿Más en el centro? Que hay pantalla, venga, que hay pantalla para todos. Hay como la selección española.
Sí.
Gracias, amigos. Los que estáis aquí, vino español, networking, cervecitas, los de casa, que lo paséis bien.